All right, y'all. Today we're going to look at this Boudoir Facebook ad. Going to diagnose it, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir Low Click Syndrome. So Boudoir Low Click Syndrome, BLCS, is when the unique CTR all of our Boudoir Facebook ad is under 6%. And this actually should never happen. This means we got some big problems. But the unique CTR under 6% means fewer than 6 out of 100 women are clicking somewhere, anywhere on our Boudoir Facebook ad. Basically, it's the number of non-scroller buyers. And we care about if women click somewhere, anywhere on our Boudoir Facebook ad because then we know our Boudoir Facebook ad has entered their brain. And we care about that because if our Boudoir Facebook ad has entered their brain, that is the only possible way their chance of buying from us becomes non-zero. So we got to get this number up as high as possible, unique CTRL, and it should never, ever, ever be lower than 6%. And that's because unique CTRL under 6% is not normal. It's common because everyone's making all these mistakes, but it's not normal. Is this actually the symptom of a deeper root cause? And that deeper root cause are the 3 pre-click mistakes. So the 3 pre-click mistakes cause BLCS. We'll go over those at the end of the video. Now, a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a Boudoir low-click advertiser. So we got our universe building here. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. And BLCS is treated with Boudoir pre-click optimization, Boudoir Pico, which we invented. And treatment takes about a week. So we duplicate the current ad, we leave the original, and we actually treat the duplicated ad for a week, and then we keep whichever one running has the best metrics. Once treated with Boudoir Pico, we now have pre-click alignment, PCA. So we get rid of the 3 pre-click mistakes, we achieve pre-click alignment. That's what we're looking for. And pre-click alignment activates Boudoir brain entry boost in our Boudoir Facebook ads. Basically, we finally got unique CTR above 6%. And a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant Boudoir advertiser, a DBA. So here's our full universe here. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Solution, Boudoir Pico takes about a week. Achieve pre-click alignment, become a dominant Boudoir advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost. And these ads we treat will never, ever, ever have a unique CTR under 6% ever again. So my residency went to the, basically found some Boudoir Facebook ads out in the wild there. Tested the first one, brought it to the hospital. Unique CTRL 4.3%. So BLCS is present because unique CTRL is under 6% with Boudoir low click syndrome. And so duplicated, treated with Boudoir Pico, got the unique CTRL up to 6.88%. Okay, so we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 37% of ad spend. All right, so if they're spending 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, now they only need to spend $6,300 a month on the Boudoir Pico treated Facebook ad. So they can pocket that $3,700 of wasted ad spend as keep it in their pocket. They eliminate that wasted ad spend, keep it as kind of a phantom bonus. It's basically like a 40K bonus at the end of at the end of 12 months. 40K back in their pocket. All right, second part of my residency, found a second Boudoir Facebook ad, brought it back to the hospitals, ran it, tested it, unique CTRL 1.39%. Okay, we know that BLCS is present. So unique CTRL 9.13%. Well, we duplicated it, treated with Boudoir Pico. We got the unique CTRL up to 9.13% after about a week of treatment. So we found the original was wasting 84% of ad spend. So if the original was spending 10 grand a month on the original, now they only need to spend $1,600 a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get their ad into the same number of women's brains in both scenarios. So they can eliminate literally $8,400 a month. Every single month is being wasted. They can eliminate that, put that back in their pocket, and they can actually they can actually profit like bonus phantom profit of like 100K in the next 12 months. Finally, had a patient, unique CTRL 5.03%. So unique CTRL under 6%. We know that BLCS is present. So we decided, actually did, some awesome Boudoir Pico with this one. Treated it, took about a week, got the unique CTRL up to 15.35%. So I found out the original was wasting 67% of ad spend. And so if he's spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads on that original, he now only has to spend $3,300 a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get his ad into the same number of women's brains in both scenarios. So literally he can eliminate $6,700 a month in wasted ad spend and pocket that literally $6,700 a month phantom bonus every single month because he's not having to waste it, not having to waste it, not having to waste it. That's like what, 80K at the end of 12 months? Doesn't have to service any clients, nothing, just extra profit back in his pocket. So the average Boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS is wasting approximately 50% of its ad spend. I mean, look at these numbers here. We got wasting 37%, wasting 84%, wasting 67%. I mean, take the average of those. It's probably 50 to 60%. And so if they're spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, averages, approximately 5K every month being wasted, being given to Facebook for no reason, because we're serving that impression. Women are scrolling right by anyways. Our ads never enter in their brain. They ain't clicking on anywhere on nothing. They ain't slowing down. They ain't stopping. And so we actually want to, so on average, that'd be 60K kind of bonus back in the business owner's pocket at the end of 12 months. So now we're going to diagnose this, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. All right, so what we see right here, we got the below creative cluster mistake. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is we are trusting what Facebook tells us to fill out is what we should fill out. But the consequences of this are more women scroll by our ad than necessary, pulling unique CTRL under 6%, leading to Boudoir low click syndrome. And Facebook actually likes it because Facebook gets to serve more ads per unit time. And when that happens, Facebook makes more money per unit time. We make less money per unit time. And we're actually wasting more money per unit time. So this pulls unique CTRL under 6% and contributes to Boudoir low click syndrome. All right, second, looking at the creative here, looking at the image photo. So we got the, looks like an ad mistake. So the false belief that caused us to make this mistake is we believe an ad should look like an ad because that's how we've seen most ads on Facebook and nearly every Boudoir Facebook ad. They all look like ads. But the consequence of this is way more women scrolling by our Boudoir Facebook ad than necessary. And when that happens, we actually it pulls unique CTRL under 6% and contributes to BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. Finally, we're going to look at the See More headline up here. First 2 3/4 lines Facebook mobile news feed. And actually, we're only using a line and a quarter. So we're only using like half of our space here to get people to decide whether to click in or not. Or, click to read more or what. And so, enter to win a Boudoir experience for 5 lucky ladies. The prize includes... Alright, so... Yeah, we got the lack of context mistake here, so we're missing context. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is that we actually believe that we're providing enough context for the right women to click in and the wrong women to scroll on by. But actually, we're going to get more of the wrong women scrolling on by and more of the right women scrolling on by. So it's going to pull our unique CTRL under 6%. And it's actually going to contribute to BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. All right, so looking at this, So we believe this has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome, and it has a unique CTRL under 6%. Yes. All right, so my diagnosis is yes. Now, if you are a BLCA with BLCS, a Boudoir low click advertiser with Boudoir low click syndrome, your Boudoir Facebook ads have a unique CTRL under 6%, and you spend more than 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, and you actually want, well, you've looked at the market, see it can, for boudoir photographers, seem to get more and more saturated. Every time someone gets a new iPhone, they're throwing up a Google My Business profile, saying they do boudoir shoots now, or they get a new camera and they're posting the mom groups saying they do boudoir shoots now. So it's getting more and more saturated, and you're also seeing inflation going up, cost of living going up. So you've already decided, you've already put in work to optimize the other parts of your business, pull some profit out there, kind of, same effort, more profit, or more profit, less effort, less inputs. So becoming more optimized because you're seeing it's getting more competitive out there. You've decided you want to solve BLCS with Boudoir Pico because you want to achieve pre-click alignment and you want to become a dominant Boudoir advertiser with Boudoir Brain Entry Boost because you need that to become the #1 boudoir photographer in your city. Then shoot me a DM. Shoot me a DM when I'm open for new patient intake. I'm not open right now, so my DMs are closed. If you DM me, there's no way you can get in. There's no way you can work with me right now. If you want this outcome, you saw Boudoir Pico could save probably approximately, if you're spending 10K, approximately 5K a month, it can save you. Basically eliminate that wasted ad spend, help you eliminate that. And you just pocket that, you don't have to spend it. So 5K a month, kind of 60K a month bonus, or 60K after 12 months bonus. And so if you want that outcome, then yeah, DM me. And when I do open for new patient intake, DM me and we will see if you qualify for the Boudoir Pico treatment.